T1 versus Paperwax elimination game, my friends. Get ready, this one will be legendary, dude.
Up at north side.
Fracture picked by PRX,
Izu
aka W Gaming.
This one, everyone's trying to do it.
The salvos, though, they have punished on towards at least one player until Forsaken trades right back, but low HP, and Izu happily collects.
This might count.
Meanwhile, Forsaken, full HP, but they got to go back and get the spike, and now they're smoked off. How do you even get through this one?
Maybe you start off by going back into spawn.
Ooh. I mean, maybe you click the... Can we start again?
What an amazing day, my friends. Wish you all the best, okay? Love you.
Damage done. Sorry, mate.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And right now it's looking like T1.
Forsaken on Neon, Jingg on Raze, double duelist. Ay, W Gaming.
Low. But it is the double duelists, and there's 0 pieces of utility that they're going to be able to run in with.
Unless Jingg finds 2 miraculous kills or maybe a bit of mobility for Forsaken, but right now that's a quick tell.
Oh my god, I was going to get an ace already, bro. We saw Kayak, man, from the Fnatic getting an ace on the pistol round with 5 seconds in the round, man.
You gotta watch out for the shots through.
That was epic. Epic.
That flushes him outside where it's a quick and clean kill from Meteor.
Yeah, if Izu didn't go and try to hunt down Forsaken for the last one, he would have been finding himself an ace, but I think he's...
Great start for Izu, man. I felt like he was underperforming a little bit in their last games. So good to see him with a great start.
Some really sensational damage.
Not good for Paperwax, though.
Delivered by the salvos and all the utility towards Dish, and then, yeah, it's just kind of, you know, Izu getting their kill and then playing together as a unit. It's going to be pretty hard for them to get on in. They've got no real drone ability, but they're going to go.
Yeah, and with fast lane as well.
Okay, for a second, that's pretty good.
Buzz, though, also denied. And down to the trades, Izu not able to find too much reprieve for the rest
and we got something.
So just down to the final 2, but...
Oh, Brainstorm. Poor guy.
Incendiary for Silver.
Someone
Flash for Meteor.
Gotta pay the bill, bro.
God, it is a 2 versus 3.
This map is...
And also the door being propped open.
Okay.
Decent trades. Down to just Sylvan, who... It's already sent over the Incendiary, so Paperwax kind of has an inkling. Petman kind of swiveling around, does get found out, and it's down to the final kill, and Jingg biffs.
How he wins the 1v2 with the Spectre, bro?
Couldn't get the
you guys got the crossfire set there. What was that?
The bonus round goes the way of T1, and I'm thinking to myself,
I lost my mind against the FM. I won't do it again. I won't do it again, Paperwax.
Start line at that point, and then you explode.
I want to have kids. I want to have a long life.
You've just had that Red Bull can cracked in your face.
I don't want to lose my heart too.
Through
so early.
The likes of Sylvan. I mean, W Gaming, they got into the site. They were running around with their heads.
Why are you picking, Batman? What are you doing? Hold it together with your teammate, bro.
T1. They can still know how to play this map, right? They can still fashion a good victory, but...
Oh my god, oh my god. Haha, that's Paperwax, bro.
Full scrap, Paperwax comes out on top of the brawl.
Lose the easy ones, win the hardest one.
You've got to get the plant down, you've got to contend with the fact that T1 are here relatively early.
That said, Jingg does have an ult.
Just like my operator.
Around drop, a good launch pad, if anything. T1 right now, both of them as a duo, marching forward inside of A main. A lot of noise being made known. Off towards Sands as well.
Oh,
never mind. Never mind, yeah.
Once again, looking for the needle, and he finds it, thread it through.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Illegal. For those that don't know, Quack is a PRX fan.
Well, that aside, you know.
We are all Paperwax fans, bro. It's not a surprise. We all love Paperwax. That's why we get mad with this thing.
It's a scenario where everybody has won the duels over at the Dish for the Paperwax squad, and in the 3 versus 1, you've got Meteor that's just getting Patman, finding an individual that'll lean out from Devi, and then individually winning the spray.
But the caster did his friend dirty there, no?
It looked atrocious.
Working under the bus, bro.
2 rounds so far, we've seen
making accusations in chat.
Too good.
Oh, it's no coffee.
Once again right now, and hearing some
man, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Drop. The smokes have been propped up, and it's Jingg trying to launch things with the showstopper. Doesn't really find too much, but just lets it rip straight in towards Spawn. Now hiding inside the smoke, and he gives Stax a little bit of a kiss until Izu, though, swings back out for the trade. Meteor now trying to play inside the smokes, and he will spot out Devi, where Jingg is the only one left. The spike down on the ground. Izu spots out the final player. T1, 5 rounds in a row.
Seems like all the
fans out there. Nope.
all the words to come through.
Bro.
Wow.
I love that, bro. I love the reaction.
Not
happy.
feel good.
That's not gonna have to be thought of.
Mind the freak right now is like one of us, my friends, suffering alongside
Oh, he
Alex.
jumps up and sends in the relay at the right
His
time.
brothers
Does
doing
it to
crimes
Forsaken,
and can't do
straight
anything
into
about
his
it.
Tower. Now Sylvan holding the off angle.
And that
This was a 5v4, man, with Buzz low
completely
HP.
stopped in their
Yeah,
tracks.
that's on the back of the Rolling Thunder as well. Now, Stax is in the right location that might not even be expected here with sub 30 seconds
No
to go.
chance.
Nah, they're not even thinking about it. There's 1 and 2. This round is done. Now, Patman, it's damage control. What are you going to be able to find? And Clack, it's absolutely nothing.
7-0, bro. 7-0.
Definitely say that this is not looking great. Meanwhile, for T1,
Fabulous.
Man,
They're not
once
really
again,
needing to
we
stretch
are
out
too polite
too much
in Valorant. I feel like
same
we are
defensive setups.
I mean the casters and actually we're not. We are very toxic, I mean, to be honest.
Decent shots now coming through though.
Very toxic. We should be better.
But they're in the site now, Quack, and that's something that Paper
casters are nice.
really been able to do successfully so far, right? Get a little bit of time on the back of getting the plant down, which actually has been staved off for
I just say this is just not great. It's like, oh my god, bro.
to be respected.
It's criminal, bro. It's criminal. The way they're throwing the rounds is criminal, actually. Let's be real here.
Izu in position. Buzz making a bit of noise.
They're playing against the best team in the world, man. Against T1. Current champions of Masters.
Certainly keeping that.
Cannot do this kind of mistakes, man.
Patman though with the off angle right now.
And this is after another timeout.
Just a call
Hold on, Alex,
save
okay?
onto utility while the rest of the team tries to find as much
Okay,
as possible.
distract was that. Go kill, Patman. Go kill. Start killing people.
Quad.
Okay.
YouTube, this is not serious. This is a video game, okay? Don't destroy my reach, man. They are destroying my reach in the videos. Not getting recommended.
Mind you, the reason that I said donut earlier is because I did see the kill department of something, and it's still the circular number, unfortunately. But this time, Patman getting a.
That's nice, Patman. Yo, it's the 7-1. I didn't even realize that, bro. Yeah, bro. Every day. Jesus Christ, dude.
So T1 have another.
I was not ready for that.
A good half here.
Caught me by surprise.
Buzz in position up by Tree.
And also you got Izu spotting
Mistakes, Rolling Thunder, notes for Paper X.
turret, which
Actually, we got with on Paper X, so 2 things with Rolling Thunder.
oh, it got broken.
Drone that minute 20 mark as well.
Oh, Izu, what you got for us here?
Armageddon in towards stuns where he might
Okay.
just be able to find it, but no, Paper Rex. They've got the angles locked down this time, and Forsaken slithers forward to silence Meteor once again.
You can't drop this one though as Paper X. 4 versus 2, no ultimates in sight for T1, though you're giving Jules to Sylvan, not like this. A trade, and Buzz now for the 1 versus 2 with an operator.
He's making a lot of noise, so Paper X knows exactly where he is, now holding the off angle into the site. You have the spike in view. Surely you're able to find it.
That was nice.
There it is.
And my friends, the winner here will play against the winner between Talon and Nongxing. Videos already on the channel, check that out. It was
firing through.
insane.
Sylvan in great position to find a little bit more. He kind of almost gets propped up by it, but still, Paper X finding a couple more trades down to Buzz.
10 seconds, Spike.
Trading right
Almost
back.
irretrievable.
I don't see how Devi is able to make this sprint. He tries though, but the angle is still in
Salvos.
position. Salvos soon enough, and Buzz sliding in. Devi caught unaware or caught in the animation itself.
Yeah, there was just no way that
Buzz,
he's going to be able to get out.
so
of that
good,
one,
my friend, so
unfortunately.
good.
There's been a lot of retakes, but T1 have just had the right pieces to go back in towards the retake.
Oh, and look at this now. Buzz feeling confident to go in for the overdrive play. Perfectly set up by the team. Look at the flashes! He's online for the ace! Where is Forsaken?
I'm dying.
He's all
Paper
the
X
way
is dying
across the
too.
map by north side. Don't let him
Oh my God.
very least, maybe. Forsaken, though, does.
The water, man.
For it,
The
Buzz.
wrong hole.
Low HP, but he still
Oh my
cracks
god.
on! Mid-slide! Denied Forsaken!
Buzz has
Legend! Buzz is a legend. What about this blue jersey?
by T1. He's come out with the goods and the.
I would never imagine seeing T1 in blue.
Supported by the
was like
utility,
the Brazilian
the great
national team. They want to put it
individual brilliance.
a red jersey too, man.
As well. I mean, 32 HP and he catches Forsaken.
There's a war in Brazil right now because of this shit.
Pistol round though. Let's see if Paper X is going to be able.
Man, this is Paper X map pick, bro. But it was like
run away with this map.
they throw too many rounds, man. They throw too tournament rounds. The game is closer than Scar is saying. That's for sure.
And
but
also for the rest of Paper X to continue pushing out of A main. But what is this? Checking the corners.
oh my god, look at Meteor, bro.
With a double kill.
One-man army.
To trade. And if you can hear my voice, it doesn't feel good.
Job might have been done just there by Meteor to find the double, give an advantage to
Yeah,
T1.
only Paper X can lose rounds like this.
So they're going to push that towards the A site. They can plant to their heart's content.
Do you expect Buzz, though? Off with the angles, and he finds the
He wants more? Okay, stuns.
Really
He goes, bro, he goes!
for the second kill, looking
The
for
confidence,
the
the
third, but shut
disrespect,
down so
bro.
far by Petman.
And now they're not going to overheat. T1 in a 1 versus 3. I mean, Izu, I'm looking
It's
at your
crazy,
position,
like,
mate. You're just watching
bro,
the
it's
road,
team
you're
one.
playing Salvos here.
And I believe Paper X could win this, man.
Sylvan's just gonna
Because of Paper X.
the duel. So pistol round now.
But doesn't look like they will, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to stay online, but he's not frosty enough. Petman, though, good for the trade. Now flashes out, looking for another, but a little bit too greedy. 4v3.
Angel's still available for Jingg here.
Yeah, he's got a good chance to really chuck it in at the right spot, isn't he? But
where?
You got Meteor coming up from the back as well. Yeah, not truly certain. The smokes will dissipate, and now for the rest of Paper X to hold this down, a full firefight until Meteor ascends from the back. Forsaken, though,
Meteor has ult.
himself back in, off towards
Planted
the
for him.
one where he knows where Meteor is. Doesn't really have much to work off of. Just
Didn't even want to ult, bro. Like,
where Meteor will silence
GG, masterclass 14-1. Criminal performance from Paper X.
at the end of Paper X's map pick.
Yeah, I did not think that was going to be the result scoreline here for the first one of this elimination game, but
Standard OG composition for Team 1, and Paper X got something on Jet. I like that. Divine on Vice, we saw that before. Batman on KO.
Forsaken's been spotted.
Okay, man, this is not a bad comp. I prefer
Meteor's already starting to get a little bit
the Teho here instead of the Fade, but okay.
He's going to be able to fashion here if he dodges out the arc rows that will potentially come out from Device.
I think it makes more sense. It's easier to play.
Spotted him now, he definitely knows.
Right, if
Jingg
you've done your homework, you
did
would know.
great with Omen the last time.
Oh, and
So let's see, man. Let's see.
Izu on the lurk. Okay, quickly dealt with.
Yep, but it is some damage to Forsaken.
It cannot be worse than the first map, right, guys?
It's
It's just impossible.
Gonna be the scenario for Paper X. I'm also just wondering how far forward did these T1 guys go?
Not too far. Still under the site, but you have a lot of the utility positions all set up.
Oh, that actually caught Stacks, by the way, so no flash drive available.
Right, door broken as well. They found Sylvan and Meteor also.
Look at that.
But down to the
Look at that.
Stacks able to find a
With the
couple shots
clean
until
round,
collapse
Batman,
third.
great start, 3 kills, man.
Pistol.
Something looking for top mid. This would be a little bit of a peek into the shots. Ooh,
For a second.
to finish the deal.
Oh, this is a big round. This is a big round, my friends. Exactly
Wins away in the
what
safety.
Paper X
Good
needs.
from Paper X. Dot and I's, crossing T's, as we've been talking about, right?
Okay.
Making sure you destroy that dart, giving an option for something to be able to find some damage.
Bro,
find some kills,
I
Forsaken to
would
finish on
love
top
to
as
watch
well.
a third
That's
map
little bit of
here.
advice for Forsaken here, but the C's and Devi.
Oh, looking for the shot off to the head. Izu, though, opening things up towards A short, where Meteor continues to prove to be a roadblock against Forsaken as well as Devi. Just a ghost. Can Forsaken really find the frag? Meanwhile, Mayhem on towards the A side. Forsaken finds the frag.
Bro, how does this one
Down
be
to
two?
Sylvan, who does get blinded up, looks for the classic right clicks. Oh, and Sylvan will be able to stabilize.
He knew where Forsaken was as well a little bit ago, so it's just going to be this 1 versus 1. Plant going down. A haunt for Forsaken available. He will reveal position with it. Oh, and a ping.
Sylvan has to smoke, though. So to work around the corners now, Forsaken. A little bit of movement and accuracy, and Sylvan will be able to pin him down. The Red Bull clutch, 4T1 to put one on the board.
Yeah, but a lot of damage from Paper X delivered in that round there, Quack. A great start for them as well with the opening double. And
What?
5 versus 3 conversion that I feel like we were saying way too bloody much in our first series today. But they do manage to get the job done. Some individuals finding some key trades, some key duels.
Could the ghost,
Valiant
bro.
attempt at the end there for Forsaken to be able to try and win that one.
But that was last by 7.
Speaking of the KOs from before, you know, you love this one, right?
Not a bad run for Paper X.
KO
But it was a 5v3, right? Like,
generally my favorite agent of his, yep.
it's crazy, man. How
Something that he's been
I would
playing
like to see the
all throughout his career.
percentage
Now back into comfort zone.
of
You do
rounds
have
that Paper X
full
get a
pop
lead.
flash. Petman being able to spin
5v4s,
around
5v3s, and they
2
lose them,
kills
man.
until the trade from Izu.
It must be one of the highest
Possibly
on
into the
votings in
A side. Quick
VCT.
rotations from Paper X over at the top of heaven.
Yeah, of
I mean,
course,
one of the
some
worst.
Changes recently to KO with the normal click if you bank it off a wall, pops a little bit quicker. But the right hand pulling out the gun always works a treat. Speaking of gun
Oh,
work,
yeah.
something to try and find another, but he can't quite do so.
Oh, yes, that they didn't play like that, bro.
He'll be polished off, so now it's all down to Meteor.
They push around.
Lurking, so a minute to go.
When the comments were saying he thought he was something, bro, from Paper X.
A main, somewhat expected. Divide as well as Forsaken. Yeah, you got an outlaw.
Check that game out, actually, man. Yeah, he's back on prime form, bro. He was,
but now spots.
bro, it was beautiful.
And
Worth watching, my friends. Trust me.
To kind of flutter
it was
back
beautiful.
And forth around the corners. Puts down the turret for
double pick. That's good, my friends. Switch one, team one is broke.
Something you'd have to try and just go with body and hit the headshot, which you're not doing, but you're still getting the kill.
And midair off towards Buzz, who does have the perfect crosshair placement to pick up 2 kills.
Oh,
Jingg, though, racks 2
him.
up himself as well. TPs into safety into a position where maybe unexpected for Meteor. Snaps up towards the quad. Online for the ace now.
Got
Going to be
it.
playing directly with Divide.
And you know where the spike
new
is
dance.
as well, so don't give Sylvan the 1v1s. That's the very least.
Man, Jingg and Woman looked pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually impressive.
Okay, into the spot. Divide allowing his brethren to
Let's go, man. Let's go. Put a smile on his face.
Huge boost of confidence.
Increase the energy of this thing. Let's go.
It has to be, right? You
Part one.
Online. You want to see the team working together as a unit. A little bit awkward for something losing that first duel, but the fact that Jingg is able to just get both of them in mid when you've got the dash from Buzz into the crosshairs
nice
of
taps.
Jingg. He doesn't even do
lovely.
much to be able to strafe that kill over towards him. And then ultimately ending with the ace.
Okay, no time to waste. Could be a fast play on B.
To the next round where T1
3 woods for Paper Wax and 4 for Team 1. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that.
As well, see what damage is going to be
That's game tray.
this one from Izu, as the side itself is going to be fully cleared on out. Meanwhile, Patman can rest, he can wait, and he can rip on his own null command, but they have to kind of respect this lockdown for now.
Could burn further time away. Shearwall prepped up though.
Yeah, because you got to remember no Sova for Paper Rex, opting for Forsaken on the
And Patman had no command, man. It's hard not to use it.
Could be cheeky.
Yeah, could definitely play
3 players on the flank, actually. Big kill by Jingg. Oh,
They know that this is
Izu's here alone.
and now spotted.
Paranoia spots it out, but ooh, something unfortunate with Izu able
Bro, he
to
almost
hold
got
down
sure.
ground for the meantime. In towards Buzz then, who's playing around
Good
the
trade.
smokes. Decent trade still coming back forth until Stax lines them up. Low HP though, and Divide able to possibly just run and gun down into the ground.
But NT stacks, man. NT stacks. Did you guys like this jersey?
That was a winnable prospect in
didn't.
that one. Finding the first ones and then just the 1 versus 1 at the end, but his HP gets the better of him. You think?
Okay,
in
Divide go out.
position, just expecting that duel to come locked in a little bit. Nice try for Stax. Bit of a golf clap there.
I think the one's
but
broke,
ultimately
right?
Paper X recognizing that they have to shift into a little bit of a retake scenario as well. Getting some good flanking action happen with the 3 of them. Immediately popping the null command makes it a little bit more difficult for the likes of T1, you would assume. But yeah, the 1 versus 3, and I mean, he was already tagged up by Divide on that drop.
And that's where they all get pinned down by the steel guard and guns robbed
Man, Paper
away.
X once
How do you
again
work
going
around this? Unless
strong on the flank.
our Buzz.
Here's the flank.
He's got to meet every single hostile with full threat. Finds the
Oh my
first
god,
and
Buzz.
second as well, but into the smoke stuff.
Buzz!
Buzz though, he's angry. He's finding yet another stings onto him.
Oh,
Another
something
kill, but
solo,
Izu
bro.
then traded back off. Buzz.
Oh, look at Buzz.
Up. He could just send into a right click, but something in with the phantom shots. 5.56 rounds just picks the round up, but no.
The forbidden round, man, the forbidden round. But I need to see those skills from Buzz, bro. Okay, they didn't save any weapon.
At the end,
So that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
With the paranoia that staves off Forsaken from being able to come in with a bit of an.
If they lose the next round, they'll be full broke.
Happening through main, and then also a from the shadows reposition.
Hey, you're gonna lose rounds like this, man. You know, Jet can win rounds for you, and this is exactly what Buzz did.
Little heads up, Omen plays.
No need to get frustrated.
That kill no scope. That was.
Prop shooting 1, prop shoot Buzz.
Anyways.
The issue is that 2 players on Paper X now.
And they will push Paper X.
3 players
onto
actually
a bit of a more
have sheriffs only, man.
next round. A couple of guns for sure, but nothing too substantial unless they get advantage and they can steal them.
Well, yeah, certainly trying, but pushing all the way out. Quickly read by T1 until not stability
Oh, look at that. This is
found.
an interesting round.
They're not quite able
Interesting
to hold down
round.
Kyle's position. The spike, though,
got A side.
find an open A site.
Going to get straight in towards the site for another 3 versus 3 post-plant scenario. Meanwhile,
But 3 upgrades for PaperX, man.
weapons. I think the question is going
The
to be with
triple
how deep they are in towards B main. Are they going to still go for this? I did just know
No vest for Devi.
Meteor before the plant went down. So he's at least, you know, wanting to get that one back online as early as possible.
Still a good chance to use it for the latter half of this first half, but we'll see. Buzz is playing into a really slippery position, shall we say. PaperX might not be aware.
Lots of util here for Sylvan and for Izu.
Which could buy further time off of the spike as well. Sends it through. Buzz now making some noise, creating presence where PaperX then get distracted. The spike continues to
Buzz is so smart, bro.
And Izu tries to lock down the angle. So far, so
but
good.
now he's in
Jingg
trouble.
launches
Now he's in
the first
trouble.
kill. Buzz then making noise around the backside of tree door.
What?
Jingg still finds another shot though.
Together. And actually he's defusing already. He's defusing already, bro.
But up now, and it will go off. T1.
Ah, there's a time, bro. I thought he had that.
With it as well. PaperX side, Prowler in towards B main, not spotting anything. Jingg tempting fate. Wow. Does it nicely though, doesn't he?
Man.
Look for a second. It's absolutely gorgeous. Imagine a third in this one. No, removed. But it is an advantage.
He's on fire. He's on fire. But do you have to go for the third?
Your smokes.
But then you say, did he have to go to the second and he got it? You know what I mean? Like, he's feeling, bro.
And you do have a knife.
I like that. I like that. I'm not gonna say anything bad. Good job, Jingg. Good job. You are feeling. You went for the play.
Just got it.
You got 2 kills. That's a good job.
Well, that is also precisely why he's trying to play into a more defensive position there. Finds every single one of them. Tries to spray and pepper all of them down to possibly allow something to peek out with this Outlaw. In position now. Crosshair zeroed in. Chooses to take out the drone, the turret instead, into the pop flash, but still great Nightfall. And that allows
Team
the
one.
rest of PaperX to begin.
Oh my god, it's Meteor.
In. Meteor trying to thread the needle once like he's done before. He might be seized up to 1
Team 1 is full broken now, my friends. Full
Even
broke.
though his feet have been planted firmly into the ground. Something with the op, toying with fate.
Oh,
Doesn't really catch it.
Just catch the belt.
Still scoped in though.
Yeah, you're not getting out of that one as stacks, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm back, I'm back.
3 now, Quack.
5 drew already?
Through. A main, it's a little bit clear. The fragment and everything all thrown in just to force them off as well.
That's nice.
With a mid-air shot.
Man.
Jingg in for the spray. And now
Really good half from PaperX. Really good, my
picking up
friends.
huge numbers as compared to
They get 9, even better.
Absolutely smushed down. That is a great shot.
Low money on T1 once again.
Smiles.
And yeah, I mean, highlighted
Not
again.
the best buy.
Just forget the result on the first map. Come out of this one as a fresh new one. You still know how to play Ascent, even if you haven't had some good results on it. It's a map that's been in this game for ages, and you've changed 1 player in towards your roster.
Yeah, and I hated this composition from
Still here, but
T1, man. I just said it, like...
Which then brings to
this Bravo site, and something guns have to do the delivery here.
Oh, so quick. Well, thankfully, Jingg does TP down towards Boathouse, though, to hold something close by. Might push into stairs. Jingg gets taken out, and this might be a chance for T1 to get the spike down. Playing post plant as well.
Device 2 has though.
For something here, Devi with the Steel Garden 2.
In position, but you also do have Meteor kind of lurking back around. PaperX might not be aware. Then you have the Hunter Spear being sent
Yeah.
through. Meteor
Yo,
springs
4 rounds for
forward, and
T1
it's just
is not bad, man.
left.
It's actually not bad. They win the pistol, they are right back in the game, bro.
We find every single shot if he pushes through
So
that smoke.
we have an open game, man.
Death. So trying to play it safe, but he gets suppressed as well into position. Then Buzz.
Not gonna be easy, PaperX fans. It's never easy.
A little bit of a different look, and I don't mind it right now, but the test is going to be over to the B choke.
Big pistol, my friends.
He spots him. Takes a bit
Maybe
of
the
damage
biggest
as well.
pistol.
Jingg with a flash through. Ooh, that's
The most important one
lovely.
for PaperX in this year
Allows
so
him
far.
in Izu, but Stacks and Buzz undetected. They spring forward. Forsaken to trade back. It's 2v2.
Yeah, it was a 4 versus 2 for a mere moment in time, wasn't it? Plants to start to go down by Patman, clearing the site 2 first, has the 0 point available. Do you expect Forsaken to have slipped in towards B main here?
Maybe, especially the flash. You do have the smoke up as well, so Sylvan could definitely block things off. Forsaken looking to peek off of the smoke bloom, though, but a little bit early now. He finds himself in a precarious position.
Help
Can he
me.
find a single shot.
Why are you...
Quick for the Hans,
Why are
but
you
gets caught
turning
out
your
the
tilted there, brother? You're
animation.
so close.
A good reposition, but Sylvan
Expecting it, what a shot! And now for the next one, he finds every single
Patman,
bit.
the hero, PaperX right there, bro.
It's a Red Bull victory
Oh
for
my
Patman to pick
god,
the
bro.
pistol up in
Oh
the second
my.
half.
And he was
Paper
so
X
confident, bro. He was so confident. He really want to go for that fight.
Why have they bought armor?
And he was clean, bro.
Extra HP that I
He
can't
was
finish him
clean.
off immediately. But the ones
No
that haven't got
hesitation,
that
man.
little light shield
Just
in there,
instincts.
I mean, they just head removed from the shoulders, buzzing stacks, courtesy of Forsaken in that one. But this first shot from Patman,
Bro, that was
I mean,
insane.
That's just
Look at that.
absolutely
Yo,
disgusting.
that was
It just tells
perfect.
you how a Bulldog gonna judge. You can definitely.
So, if Paper X wins the round, it's GG, my friends.
Endurance, and Meteor still has
Big one by something.
Until then,
Man, he's a different beast on Jet, man. Different beast.
Tagged up by the shock dart as well. So 49, Harry Potter's there. See if he's still going to be able to bring some magic in this round for Paper X. Meanwhile, bit of a lookout from Sylvan to mid. You've got Stacks there as well, up the guts.
and then possibly for Jingg something to cast Wingardium Leviosa into the A site, but
Oh, Sylvan.
sneaking up with an invisible cloak though.
Patman's aware. He's aware of it.
Man, yo, on fire. 15 kills for him, man.
For Paper X, meanwhile,
Wasn't
Patman
great.
Picking up the null
On
command
Fracture,
for
actually, no one was because it was a tragic map. It was criminal.
Send it early.
Dives down.
But here, looking incredible, my friends.
Flash play being red as well. Down to
Looking
Buzz,
like we are
looking
going
for
through
the
Lotus,
shots. Does
man.
find the first, but Patman once again back online. Izu the only one left, and he's right on the other end of that smoke. Jingg quickly.
11 to 4, T1 is broke.
Yeah, this gets a little bit dangerous as T1 do have 3.
Trying for the default hold. Yeah, 3 on the side, but we'll see if they can find.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh,
Quick
what?
on the snap.
And the turret got one.
The turret does find one, but Buzz in with a ghost 2. Then trying to waterfall off, but still with the pop flash in. Oh, come on. It's not quite enough. Stacks tries to line them
So
forward.
many reveals off Izu's recon, just can't finish
Not
anyone.
enough. Yep, you got the Razor Vines up now as well. I think they shut it down, but still in for the firefight. It's just Paper X with a
Yo, yo,
Fire
yo,
X
they're
plus
so low,
another
they're so low.
HP.
Everybody.
Some of them are low, aren't they? This is doable.
Izu, slight chance, but Paper X trying to hold up for the linear line now.
Hold it together there, no? Like,
Izu to swing
very-
all the way forward would take a massive
closer, closer, closer. But play
bunch
together,
of goals for
together.
him to really go in for the duel. Waits for the recon, plays it safe. Paper X quickly shooting it down. Not quite able to locate the wall bang. He's trying to triangulate their positions, but Paper X tucked down. Low HP,
Oh,
but Patman still
there was a
comes out on
chance.
top.
There was a
Just not able to
chance.
get it.
Mappy point for Paper X.
They turn back around. Answer so far, nope. Paper X,
And he just had to find one. He's got to go back towards the site for his utility potentially, or play to the numbers.
which means Paper X are then kind of just funneled straight into B. Something trying to fly past a lot of it, though. Does hold up towards the top of market, but down towards the exact lane. Something then finding a double kill. Izu Stacks, can they hold it down in Boathouse? So far, so good. Izu with the double kill. Something swaps on, pulls out the blades. He finds the right click.
The plant?
2v1. He doesn't quite have the plant, doesn't need.
He's a god, bro. He's a Jet god.
On towards T1.
Play Jet every map, please.
13 to
Please,
4.
Alex.
Swift victory picked up and pushing
Please.
into map number 3. Taken as well though, so we'll see. He does position himself for the mound push in with the flashes, and that 5 finds the first frag.
Yeah, the double flash combo.
Okay, but they got a set on A.
Arcro's close.
It will be a 5v4 unless something.
Transition to the
Oh my, what the f was that?
Catching some loose bullets of the right click.
As well as the spike getting planted firmly down.
He gets one, he gets one.
Down Stacks in for the burst from the rest of Paper X. Jingg finding 2 huge shots. That
Asuna!
doing some damage, but for Buzz as well, he's down low HP, so a little
Bro,
bit
this was a
unfortunate,
crazy
but Sage
pistol.
will clean things up for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's on the foam and
Dinosaurs.
to get the job
I hope they
done,
don't
so
get
Paper
stinked
X
today,
will
bro.
pick up the pistol round, of course, they won.
But
both
yo,
of
they got
them.
Meteor on the other side. Ay, 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 bro. This is the biggest counter I ever saw in my life.
On Fracture, so if we
It's revenge time, guys. Revenge time.
win denominator,
No?
you win the pistols, you win the map.
Damn, bro. What is that?
Still decent work in trying to bait out utility as well as make some moves all the way across the map. T1. That said, though, Komodo. Can't believe I am saying
was nice,
this, but
that was
we
nice.
do have to
Angry
say
Bass.
goodbye to one.
Front of
Do
that
they
as
invest in
well.
until here to clean
No
him?
one's close, at least, with the Prowler.
Ay, ay. Oh, he saw the hand. He gets 2 kills. Something.
Dodge if he wants here, but the gate crash.
He wants more.
whilst
2
available,
was not enough.
9 on the map.
Jump on him, bro. Jump on
Gonna
him.
be this
Double
scary
gaming.
soldier with the judge. I don't mind it. It's a 5 versus 3.
And then
Man, this is a big round, bro. This is a big round.
Still protecting B. And then you've got 2 members.
They
in
didn't
C.
expect that judge there, man.
warning T1's chances of trying to find a round right now. Still, at least the salvos, the TP over, just bypass the shear. Sylvan has to play further.
Same situation we saw already in this game, bro. 5v3, but this time Petman gets the kill. Only 2 now.
Round 3 of map number 3 as well. Meteor, however, now finding a single kill.
No ISO for Meteor, man. They cut his balls, bro.
Block off a little bit as well. Another trade, but low HP.
Poor man.
And once again,
Ay. You can see his face. Frustration is on the rise for T1.
Position for now.
Iso
peeking out. This time with added cover. You got both flashes dumped
together, playing together. I like that. Iso.
Another player advantage for Paper X, right? Where you spot it out and push them back from round.
So, because of that, you want to identify that
them to end at A.
It's likely the A is weak.
Recognition. The salvos does kind of flush Jingg away, though. But with the blastback moment, he makes it away safely. Patman then in for the crouched kill.
Oh, to which way?
Stacks. Both
Stacks rolling thunder
as well.
Ooh, that
Forsaken.
You feel like you needed to get that kill there because Stacks can settle for a little bit with the rolling thunder, and something has been spotted.
Oh, he can see the gun.
Stacks might even hold on to this ult for the upcoming round.
Oh, the timing is crazy.
Though, straight in against Buzz. No chance.
Die with the rolling thunder. They are throwing.
Meteor low. Well,
the cards are versatile, bro. T1 is the thing trolling.
That's be a positive.
That's for you, my friends.
I mean, this is
they gotta buy it, man. They gotta buy. They still have the rolling thunder, damage on Drifty. This is after a timeout.
If this ain't counterplay, Quack.
From T1.
Over. Patman will be able to collect on the first blindside out from Buzz, but they have to back off.
And that's Sylvan down.
And keep in mind, the map is attack side, my friends.
Now it's gonna have to be on the back of Izu.
He wants this so bad. He has the rolling thunder, but wasn't quite sure.
Got destroyed, man.
Something just takes full advantage of that situation.
Yeah, this is a bit of a shutdown around the A side, isn't it?
He's back into safety as well off the drone. Buzz
Oh my god, man. I can see that they are crumbling, bro. Every decision that T1's players are doing,
B site too. So on the back of T1,
I can feel that they are under pressure.
Like not being able to convert.
That they are getting desperate.
He spotted him.
No, he didn't. It's alright. He's unknown at the moment. But
And this is getting worse round by round, my
We
friends.
know that. Footsteps noted. Meteor back in for the snap, but
5-0.
logically, this would favor Paper X as well until possibly for Buzz to play spoiler. Opening kill.
And that's important, right? An opening kill for T1 that we've not really been seeing solidify.
Are we going to see another 7-1 here?
Immediately, though, Paper X want to regain some of this control, forcing out the dimensional drift. Forsaken.
Okay, good kill by Stacks. Still has the rolling thunder.
Versus 3, it will be brilliant.
Holding to the, oh my god, Spikes drop.
To bring one back, then trade it.
And also for something then to play the position around Rubble. But
Device so far away.
From Meteor. This favors T1.
There's no way they throw this one too, right? And man, Stacks will save this rolling thunder for, I don't know, next stage maybe?
Tested a little bit by T1, so seeing that nothing's here, they're going to expect him to...
Man, for the Vi, would be good for him to get 1-2 kills here. Doesn't even need to win the round, man. Just punish and damage their economy.
Look for some damage here.
See what he can do. He's got a flash. He's got Razor Vines to work off of. You've got Meteor, though, trying to play around for the headshot angles.
Ooh, the crouch there was nice. Good movement.
Able to capitalize.
They're not playing agents that have any damage. It's a blind side for Buzz and a paranoia for Sylvan.
Smoke's coming back in 2 seconds as well.
Time is low, working here. Half.
4 tree. Razor Vines, though, baits out the flash. He's
oh my god, NT.
Imagine if Jingg was going to be disrespectful and go through for that one, though. This time, change up.
Okay, the best wall. One's dead.
Going to hold them at bay, but meanwhile, it's a double trajectory lineup for T1. They want B, they also want A, but B is better.
Yeah, that's where
let's go, good trade.
This Mark knows that there is another player nearby as well. Silences him.
Stacks still has the rolling thunder, bro. When will he use that?
Towards the A site just yet.
If they can get this down as easy,
been like what, 4 rounds?
Hold this one off cleanly.
Rolling thunder possibly by time. Stacks just trying to get the spike down first. Then you do have something sneaking.
Bro, he died again with his ultimate. Are you trolling, man?
In there as well. The timing
up. The boom bot might be able to spot.
Oh my god, Izu 1v3. 7-1 is coming or not? Izu, it's all on your hands, my friends. You can stop the cars. You can stop the 7-1, bro.
Player from the back. Izu stuck between a rock.
You can do it. You can do it.
Place.
Right?
To maneuver back in
all this stuff.
He hears the hops behind. It buys the distraction.
They're coming from outdoor.
Poison clouds into safety. Off to the
no one can stop the 7-1. No one.
Conversion with the one round that they've been able to find. You'd almost think that they need to get another opener, and they just can't. Jingg, very successful with the paint shells yet again. And Izu will fall too.
And it's the spam.
I think I put the wrong music when I downloaded the wrong one, I think.
Ice utils there.
Flash over.
Was this one that I used? I don't remember actually. Probably not. I think this is a different one.
Trades coming over.
This is so long.
With a salvo, so T1 finding some form of stability.
Stacks, are you going to use the Zot today or not, bro?
Stacks and Meteor early ults. It'll buy them enough time, though, to actually talk in how they want to play this post plan.
Will it be enough? Meteor kicks things off with a singular kill. Jingg then with a showstopper around the back. They have to react to this really quickly. Rolling Thunder to buy some space.
What? That's bullshit.
Allow them to stay alive, but Meteor not able to come up with the goods. Paint shells to flash Stacks into a certain position where he's able to hold it down with the off angle.
Batman like Batman, bro.
Into a victory.
The hero they need, the hero they need. He's growing stronger, my friends. He's growing stronger. Paper X are looking good. Team 1 has no money again. 9-1. They're getting destroyed, dude.
Comes to shove. From beginning to end, Paper X great in the round. A double opener, though I will say, coming down to a 1 versus 1 at the end, T1 certainly tried to negotiate some advantage in the round.
How? That was not a kill.
Stuns, well, they're cosmetic. The first shot just comes down.
That was so.
And then ultimately, Patman getting that one.
Man, I hate the shorty. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the shorty. Okay, they got a decent buy.
Another defuse from Paper X. I'm saying, T1.
I think the shorty should get the price increase.
Exactly, and again, it
that would solve the abuse that is happening here with this weapon, right now. Or maybe even nerf it.
It's a kill from Davai with an outlaw towards the A site.
Same for the Bucky.
Be careful here that they don't go too far forward.
But I think the Bucky and Judge, Stinger, they should just increase the price.
We'll think better of it. Disconnect from the situation.
And possibly back into the outlaw again. Davai watched. He's been smoked off though. Great call by Stacks. Hyper defensive. Corralled in towards the A site. Something's nearby.
Yeah, and he does have the dimensional drift, but he was snuck in towards
the the movement.
Able to find Izu.
We had a Phantom there?
But yes, Izu, stability for the side of T1. And then for the flashes as well, but Davai just dives right in. Another kill coming through, and Sylvan tries to bring things back into T1's favor.
Oh, he's bad.
Jingg left, and he gets
9-2, my friends, 9-2. And my friends, for you who loves Paper X old style and this style that we're watching in these last 2 maps, check it out.
If you want to here.
A great thing, my friends. They used to be called as rankers, now they got signed by Envy. They play on Tier 2 Challengers North America. It's a pleasure to watch those guys, man. They are very young. They can't even play in VCT yet, but they are better than VCT teams, bro. Better.
Sniffing out who's going to be where.
The Masters winner should play against them to see who is the best in the world right now.
T1 just completely in disarray. They're calling it Mayday. Where do we go? Meanwhile, Paper X says there's no return, pushing up front. Every single kill going through to them, and it's just these who up by Mound. He's getting dinked up.
4 HP, the fuse already happened. 10-2. There's no way they lose this, right? There's no way. But man, like, the impact that Meteor is having here is not the same, man. It's definitely not the same.
Tagged up by the Sheriff.
I miss his ISO, bro.
Now forced to play defensive. Paper X quickly corralling over onto the A site. Prowlers out. Izu to play close.
It's hard to be consistent on this game, my friends.
Numbers here now for T1.
The competition is too high.
Might just have to
the meta is always changing. Things learn from you, adapt.
Trailing off for the mid-round call.
Surpass you. It's hard to keep it up, innovating, my friends. It's a jungle, my friends. It's a jungle.
In front of this Viper util. So Izu doesn't have to worry about the wall now. He just needs to watch the angles on the site with Buzz.
G2
that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Struggling. America's AGG on China. Heretics on EMEA. T1 on Pacific.
Down, Meteor eventually salvos back online.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
But the push up from Jingg, finding more damage.
Insane wallbangs as well, down to the tags. Patman finding out the shots from the back, and Jingg
this is over, my friends. Look at that beautiful smile for this incredible player. Jingg 11-2. There's no way they come back here. They will force it, but this is already over, my friends.
Again by
Paper X.
11-2. You'd have to
we'll have
force up.
Another game.
Keep them off 12. Keep them off.
Another game coming.
And I'm
against the winner between Talon and Nongxing.
End of map number 2 here.
And the winner of that match will qualify for Masters Toronto, my friends.
It's going to be close, right? Right now, different universes.
What in the world is this script?
These masters will be interesting, my friends. Interesting.
To bring things back in together. You got Sheriffs, you got Stingers, and they're all positioned up towards B as well as C. Pushed out from C mount.
I think it'll be an amazing tournament, my friends. An amazing tournament for sure.
Yeah, if you're toying with rotations, you're toying with ideas, you've got a lot of space to be able to do that as well. With the 11-2, you've just spotted out Meteor at the front of B. And you know that you've lost a bit of control over at C. So how favored do you feel going towards, well, the other side in A? Slow and steady, Paper X.
Gotta play careful. They will eliminate the first threat in the form of Meteor. Izu as well as Buzz, Stacks as well, still hovering.
What weapon did Meteor had that he was picking alone?
To block things off, Buzz has to TP out. And
yeah, bro. What do we could see
open B side as well.
The frustration on T1's faces, bro.
Still trapped.
In the beginning of its map.
Forward does Jingg go?
They got destroyed, my friends. Actually destroyed.
There. He does spot out the next one. Buzz then coming back in. Because Jingg has pushed out so far in front, then Buzz has to play it safe. He's got the Sheriff. He will find the shot, but he's got 3 more hostiles to deal with.
Altogether.
Trying to sling out the shots now, but the Gunslinger on the other side.
The current Masters will not participate on Toronto, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
It was not coping.
I think I can spoil for you guys, but EDG is also not going, man.
Be believing right now,
you can check their game here on the channel, last game.
Absolute change of affairs here on Lotus from T1.
And didn't feel like they are too upset with the result, man.
Next round provide us something a little bit
different. That kind of pissed me off a little bit, but you know,
defensive side, however,
they have been working hard for a long time, so maybe they need some rest. So
side of this map for Lotus for
the issues.
Yeah. So defense.
A lot of drama.
Yeah. So
regarding Simon.
Really
make work of that one.
Yeah, my friends.
Something quickly sending
I didn't have to edit the last round here, just watching, talking, yapping. This is over real fast.
Oh, it's Jingg diving straight
dunking people, dunking Meteor. The dinosaurs got their revenge, bro. No more extinction coming from you, Meteor.
How do you work
F you, bro. F you.
1v5. You can't bow out. But you only
took ages, centuries, thousands of years, millions, I think. I don't know. But they got the revenge, bro.
Paper X players to kill. Look at the position.
Team 1 is down.
Here's them coming out from
Paper X is still alive. They're going. I love this thing. It couldn't end any other way, bro. This is the most Paper X ending of all times. They are back, my friends. World, get ready. Talon or Nongxin, get ready. They are coming for you. JG, well played. Leave a like, subscribe, activate notifications. Check it out on app.com. Links on the descriptions. I love you all. Wish you all the best. Have a great day, my friends. Have a great day.